ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 46ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ ಮಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ದೀಪೋತ್ಸವದ ಸಂಭ್ರಮ ಸಡಗರ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದು, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಯಶವಂತಪುರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ರೆನೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಬೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ನಿವಾಸಿಗಳಿಂದ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ದೇವಾಲಯದ ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳ ಪೂಜೆ, ಭಜನೆ ಭಕ್ತಿಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನೆರವೇರಿತು.
Here, I am a resident of RTB apartment. On behalf of RTB apartments, I welcome all the devotees for this Deepotsava, the festival of lights. We have with us Prabhu, Sri Vasudeva Keshav Prabhu, who is the senior vice president of ISKCON temple. I just give an introduction about Prabhu in a minute. Sri Vasudeva Keshav Prabhu ji has been serving ISKCON Bangalore as a full-time missionary since 1998. He is presently serving as Senior Vice President. He is also serving as the Treasurer and Zonal Secretary of Governing Body Committee of ISKCON Bangalore Group of Temples. Prabhu his basic education is BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering from REC Warangal and worked in Wipro Systems as Systems Engineer. He joined ISKCON Bangalore as a full-time missionary in the year 1998. As the head of the DT department, he has ensured that high standard of worship are maintained in the temples of the Hare Krishna movement. He has designed the learning program to bring about a holistic development in the young minds by enriching their physical, mental and spiritual well-being. Welcome you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, and we request Ravindra Kulkarni Prabhu to honor.
ರಾಜಾಜಿನಗರ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ದೇವಾಲಯದ ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆದಂತಹ ಶ್ರೀ ವಾಸುದೇವ ಕೇಶವ ಪ್ರಭು ಅವರಿಂದ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಮಹತ್ವದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರವಚನ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಂದ ಜಪ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಣತಿಯಿಂದ ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗಿಸಿ ದೀಪೋತ್ಸವ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯಿತು.
ನಮೋ ವಿಷ್ಣುಪಾದಾಯ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪ್ರೇಷ್ಠಾಯ ಭೂತಲೆ ಶ್ರೀಮತೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ವೇದಾಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಿತಿ ನಾಮಿನಿ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸಾರಸ್ವತಿ ದೇವಿ ಗೌರವಾಣಿ ಪ್ರಚಾರಿಣಿ ನಿರ್ವಿಶೇಷ ಶೂನ್ಯವಾದಿ ಪಾಶ್ಚಾತ್ಯ ದೇಶತಾರಿಣಿ. ಜಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಭು ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಶ್ರೀ ಅದ್ವೈತ ಗದಾಧರ ಶ್ರೀವಾಸಾದಿ ಗೌರವೃಂದ. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ 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 ಹರೇ ಹರೇ, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण चंद्र की, श्री श्री बाल गोपाल की, श्री श्री निताय गौरंग की, श्री श्री निवास गोविंद की, श्री प्रसाद नरसिंह भगवान की. Hare Krishna everybody.
Hare Krishna.
Very happy to be present here with all of you for this evening's Festival of Light celebration in this clubhouse. We all have heard this famous maxim, aphorism in the Vedas, Tamasi ma jyotirgamaha. Don't remain in darkness, go to light. It's a short but a very profound maxim and worth a deep thought. What does this aphorism really mean? Generally, when you want to remove something, you just take that and remove it. That's the general way to remove anything. But the way to remove darkness is not just to take the darkness out of the room. It's not possible. We have to bring in something, and that is light. The moment we bring in light, darkness is automatically out. So what is that light that this Vedic aphorism is talking about? This light is real knowledge. This light is Vedic knowledge. We've all seen in the world today we are in a situation where we have seen phenomenal growth, technology, growth in computer science, growth in artificial intelligence, growth in so many aspects of knowledge. But the result of this growth, we are seeing wars, communal violence, anger, terrorism. So no knowledge of the material world has actually given us peace. The only knowledge that can give us peace is spiritual knowledge or Vedic knowledge. So today, on this occasion of Festival of Light, let us understand in very simple terms what exactly is this spiritual knowledge that the Vedic literatures are talking about. Is it something that I can practice it? Is it doable? Is it practical? And what is the result of this knowledge? So this knowledge is actually divided into three categories. The first category is called the Sambandha. Sambandha. Second is Abhidheya. And third is Prayojana. We'll understand all these three things. Sambandha. What does this mean? As the word sounds, Sambandha means knowing what is my Sambandha in this material world. Who am I? Or who, not only who am I, and who is God? And is there a Sambandha, a relationship between me and God? So basically a more simpler way is inquiry. A simpler definition of Sambandha is inquiry into my cause of existence and who am I actually belonging in this material world. So the answer is, I am a son of God. I am a child of God. I am a part of God. I have a very intimate connection with God. So we see that this very first part, understanding our Sambandha with God, itself is so enlightening. To know that I am a child of God, which means just like we have a very intimate relationship with our family members, especially with our children. Father, mother and children have a very intimate relationship. So Sambandha means to know that I have a very intimate, loving relationship with God. I am a part of God. Krishna says this in the Bhagavad Gita, Mama Amsha Jiva Loka. Mama Amsha Jiva Loka in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying all of us are parts of God. But what kind of parts are we? We are a spiritual part of God. We are spirit souls. We are not this body. So to understand that our fundamental existence is a spiritual existence and not this material existence is the first part of knowledge. And Krishna further says, Mama Amsha Jiva Loka Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha. Sanatanaha means we are eternally existing as parts of God. We have an eternally loving relationship with God. This relationship with God is never destroyed. It is always existing. As we are the souls in this material world, and Krishna is the super soul, Atma and Paramatma. Generally, in the material world, without the knowledge of Gita, we all are living on a material platform. We do not have this understanding of a spiritual existence. We think that eating, sleeping, mating, defending, and all the material activities are all in all. But actually, they are not all in all. They are activities on the material level. But actually, we are spirit, soul. And Krishna says this in the Gita, Dehinosmin yatha dehi kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptit dhirastatra na muhiyati. A sober person is never bewildered when a person dies, because a person actually doesn't die, he actually just passes on to another body. So we actually, if we see, it's so true. When I was a small child, 5-year-old, I had a completely different body. When I became 20 years old, I had a completely different body. Now, I have a completely different body. And when I'll be old, I'll have a completely different body. So you see how the bodies are continuously changing. But am I changing? My activities would have changed. When I was a 5-year-old child, I would perform childish activities. Now it's not like that. We are all mature. But I am the same dear son of my parents. I have the same name, I have the same identity. All the kalmashas of Kali can be destroyed. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, everything can be completely destroyed. Iti Shodashaka Namna Kali Kalmasha Nashana Nata Parat Upaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. And there is no other better process than chanting the holy name. You can search the entire Vedas, search all the crores and crores of shlokas. The simplest and the easiest process to come out of our sufferings and to attain love for God and be happy is simply by chanting the holy names of God. This is the main message of the Bhagavad Gita. This is the message of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And Prabhupada, our spiritual master and our Acharya, this is the message he propagated all over the world. Prabhupada, at the age of 70, he started this ISKCON temple, and he had no money, he had no wealth, he went to America, he had no acquaintance in America. All that he had was chanting the holy name, and just by chanting the holy name, with the Shakti of the Nama, Shakti of the holy name, he built 108 temples in just 10 short years. Shrivasadi, Gaura Bhakta, Brinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳು ದೀಪ ಬೆಳಗಿಸುವುದು ಹಬ್ಬದ ವಾತಾವರಣವನ್ನೇ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಿತ್ತು. ರಾಧಾಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಬಾಲಗೋಪಾಲ ಕೃಷ್ಣರನ್ನು ತೊಟ್ಟಿಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಹೂವು ಏರಿಸಿ ತೊಟ್ಟಿಲು ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಸಂಭ್ರಮ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಇವಿತ್ತು ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಸುದ್ದಿಗಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 26 ಕನ್ನಡ. ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ.